Ah, ok, mira. Estamos ahí, somos hermanos. No te preocupes, bro, gracias.
Mira, toma esto.
Hey, thank you. Gracias.
A light bulb down here.
Alright, bro. They're cool.
Nice. I need that light bulb. If you don't.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
I'm coming.
So, okay, so I was a Christian my whole life. I didn't even notice. That's why I'm telling you the story. So Jesus was Jewish. He was oppressed, his people, by the Romans. His own people, the Pharisee, were in charge of the law, okay? So they made the law and all that shit. And they were a little too oppressive, and they used to take all the money for themselves. And Jesus didn't like that. So he was kind of a rebel, because everybody thought he was chosen by God, and he was born of a virgin, and he used to go in the temple when he was like 4 or 5 years old and teach everybody scripture. Like, he knew scripture inside and out, right? Like the Bible that they had then. And then he knew it, by the time he got to 30 years old, he knew it so well that he was communing with God. So he ended up adding more to the Bible, right? So he created what's called the gospel, the good news, the new part, which is the part that we listen to. And he wrote down how to, like, the Roman Empire became Christian. So he took over the Roman Empire all by himself.
That's why they fucking crucified him.
Well, so the Pharisee, the elite Jews in charge, didn't like Jesus because Jesus was calling himself the Son of God, which they saw as blasphemy, right? And also, people were starting to follow him instead of them. So they asked the Romans to take care of Jesus. So the Romans came and crucified him because that was what they did, right? That was the worst punishment you could have, was crucifixion. And Jesus sacrificed himself because there's a Jewish tradition where if, like, say I murdered your daughter or something, then they would put me in a temple, and you're not allowed to kill me inside the temple, but if I ever leave the temple, you can kill me. And the only way that I'm allowed to leave the temple is if someone dies in my place as a sacrifice. That's how they dealt with it. I think, I'm not, don't quote me, that it might be a little bit different, but it's pretty much exactly that. So Jesus sacrificed himself as the Lamb of God for everybody. So he sacrificed himself for everybody's sins. And in doing so, and all the things he did, like bringing people back to life and all that shit, his word is what created all the nations and all the societies and everything. All the scientists quote him. You can still get out if you go down. But the way he did it was that Caesar used to kill a lot of people, right? So he started saying that Caesar was bad, right? He called himself the Son of God instead of Caesar. Caesar would call himself the Son of God too. And that's another reason why they killed him. And it's the same with the king of Babylon. He also called himself a god, or the son of God. And the pharaoh.
No, bro, no!
No.
Oh,
You did it.
What a loser. What a fuck. I'm gonna find him too, bro.
So Jesus was a rebel.
Trying to rap me.
That's the end of my story. He rebelled against the Roman Empire. And the last part of the last part of the Bible, the book of Revelations, was written by the only disciple that didn't get crucified, who died of old age. His name was John the Apostle. And he wrote the book of Revelations at 91 years old, back in like 90 BC, on a Roman penal colony on an island. So they had him on an island where he couldn't talk to anybody. So he wrote a book that was coded, so the Romans didn't know what he was saying. And then he got it out to the world before he died of old age. And in the book is actually a political resistance guide. So he gave all the Christians a guide on how to resist against the Roman Empire. And that's what the Bible is.
That's insane. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
It is insane. And the whole thing is cross-referenced and true and historic, and it's insane. That's like the true history of humans.
So you're like into the Bible and things like that, right?
I am now. After I started learning some of this shit. I mean, I was baptized when I was born, but I became more like secular when I got older, which is like you don't really believe in anything. And then, because I always knew the story of Jesus, but I didn't really believe that he came back to life and everything. But then when I looked into it as an older person, like as an adult, like the evidence, like the same way that I would look into conspiracy, I looked into Jesus' death, and it is the biggest rabbit hole you will ever go down. Because every single prophet on earth, basically, we know where their body is, except for Jesus. Jesus left no body. It's like, how is that even possible?
Same, bro.
It is, it's freaky. The more you look into it, the more freaky it gets. And you look at all the greatest minds in history, they're all Christians, and they all said Jesus was the reason that they were so smart and figured everything out. And and you hear like all these stories of people like having these experiences. Muslims dream about them and everything.
All right, we're in. That shit's crazy, bro. When you make it, when somebody explains it to you, it makes sense, because like, I've never read the Bible,
I read it when I was a little kid.
School.
There's a children's Bible, and my grandmother like forced me to read it back when there was like no internet and stuff. And well, she gave it to me. She didn't force me to read it. There was just nothing else to do.
Yeah.
So then I read the whole thing, and it's actually really interesting. It's so interesting, dude. Like David versus Goliath. That story is awesome. David's just like a little shepherd boy, and then he ends up killing a giant, like a 7-foot man in full armor.
With a rock, right? Like a flamethrower.
Well, in the children's story, he just hits him with a rock and he just dies. But in the actual story, David has to keep like 100 sheep, right? And sometimes bears and lions and wolves will come and take a lamb and run off with it. So his job was to chase down the predators and kill them and get the lamb back. So he had to fight bears and lions and wolves with a fucking sling and a rod. So the way they would do it is they would sling the rock and hit the wolf or the lion or whatever in the head and stuns them, right? Out. And then they go over and crush their skull with a rod.
What's a rod?
It's like a wooden pole.
Oh, okay.
But it's like hardened wood. And so anyway, when Goliath tried to attack him, he said this battle is for the God of Israel. And he said, we'll pin my God against yours. And he said, I'll feed you to the birds. That's what Goliath said to him. And when Goliath went after him, he just slung the rock, hit him in the head, stunned him. And then he walked over to Goliath, took out his sword, and decapitated him. And then the whole army became David's army because he killed Goliath. So then David became king of Israel because the Jews and the Philistines were following him. And then he brought the head back to Jerusalem or wherever it was, the capital of Israel. And then he becomes king. And then I can't remember. Something happens and he gets driven out of his kingdom for years, and like his family's trying to kill him and stuff. And that's when he becomes a prophet of God, because he starts talking to God for years in the wilderness. And then he comes back with all these psalms, the Psalms of David, which is him talking to God, and then God answering his prayers. And that's what that's like what the soldiers read, right? Because David was a soldier. And then eventually he goes back and he kills everybody, gets the covenant back, the Ark of the Covenant, brings it back to Israel, and then becomes king again. And then he has a son, and his son is Solomon, King Solomon.
Yeah, that's really... I know who King Solomon is. He's the gentleman or the prophet or whatever that asked God for wisdom.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So he writes
I like that, you know.
So he wrote Common Sense. He created Common Sense from David's Psalms, his father, and his own writings, and the Bible and everything else. That's where we get common sense and law and all that shit from.
Oh, here, take some of these, man. I have a ton of views. Here's a smoke. Here's a smoke guy. Here's a grenade. I actually like these lobbies. It's pretty chill. We're just running around.
Yeah, I was on a super friendly last night, just running around grabbing shit. I did all my trials in one night.
This got clapped, bro.
The interesting thing is, 600 years after Jesus,
Look,
that's
talking
when
about rods, bro. Look, talking about rods,
Power
bro.
rod.
Look what I just got.
that's Jesus giving you a sign, bro.
I know, dude. Nah, man, I'm a believer, bro, for real.
I am too, yeah. Even more so now that I looked into it. Like, the more you look into it, like, you try to prove it wrong, you just realize it. The more true you realize it is. So I listen to Muslims who don't believe in Jesus try to disprove Christianity to the Christian apologists. And then the Christian apologists do the same to Islam. And they disprove Islam over and over and over and over. But nobody can disprove Christianity. It's crazy. Whoa.
So don't worry about it. Take the Hornet drive. We're gonna need that. Medium ammo.
I'm gonna have to drop some shit then.
Right,
so like,
let's get going.
600 years after Jesus, that's when Islam came around. And Muhammad listened to this guy who was a Christian, and then he ended up he Arabized Christianity to make it more like acceptable for the Arab people. Because the Arabs were going around and worshipping rocks and burying dates in the ground and like doing rituals and stuff, right? Because that's what humans are like. If you don't have a god or something to look up to or whatever, then you start worshipping anything.
Really?
Yeah, and the communists know that, so that's what they do. They give you like a political thing to worship. You worship the state. In Islam, you worship Allah. So like the Iranian regime right now, the one that America's about to fight, they're Arab. The government is Arab.
Wait,
so they came.
Who?
You guys just. So there's a bunch of explosions in Iran today, and Iran is surrounded by the American military.
Got people above me.
And it all has to do with religion and stuff. Because the Islamic Arabs took over Iran from the Persians. So the Persians aren't actually Arabs, right? And they want to be free now. So they started protesting, and then they started killing them. Because see, Trump put sanctions on Iran, and it works so well that their money is not worth anything.
Friendly, boys. Yeah, we're friendly. Hey.
Yo.
I'm passing by, bro. I'm a solo. I'm passing by.
I already shot him once.
Hey, move back. You're good. We're like in super friendly lobbies, bro.
I know. I was on him last night too.
Got one.
Better off not shooting anyone in these lobbies until you're ready to get out.
Yeah, I actually like this. I don't even want a PvP, bro, because we get to talk, we get to chill.
It's good for like what you want to do is get all your PvP supplies back up, do all your quests and shit, and then when we do threes tonight, you'll have stuff. Cause I got all these meds and shit now from doing this for a couple hours last night. I don't even have to use freeloadies.
I'm trying to remember where Josh and his brother took me the other day. They said that there was a room you can open with a power rod.
Do you know how the Trinity works?
No. Dude, I don't know nothing about religion. That's why when you're telling me, I'm actually like intrigued. Don't think I'm fucking with you or nothing.
It's fascinating.
Oh, it might be in here.
Hopefully I do it justice.
Like, I might seem like a troll, but I'm actually interested in like history.
So do
dude,
you know?
I cast it right.
Do you know why Jesus is God?
Supposed to do? No.
Like, do you know the whole thing, like the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost, Holy Spirit?
Well, yeah, I've heard that saying. Yeah.
Do you know what it means, though?
No.
Okay, because I didn't either, and I learned it recently. So.
Yo, here's some more smokes. I know you're the smoke guy.
Little smoke grenade over here.
There's a parable of the Son. It's called. That's the best way to explain it. So, let's say the Son is the Father, right? Like God.
Okay.
So, God is the one in the Old Testament, the one talking to the Jews, the one that everything is written about before Jesus, right? But the Father is the Son, so he's always there. But the Son has more than one property to it, right? It's not just the sun. You don't just look at the sun. The sun also gives off light and heat, right?
Oh, so it's S-U-N? I thought it was sun, like S-O-N.
It is S-O-N, but I'm using an analogy to tell you what
okay, I get it now. Sorry, dude, you caught me off guard. I was like, what? Have I been saying it wrong the whole time?
No. So they call him the Father, Son. So the Father is like the sun in the sky. And then the Son, like Jesus, is like the light. Right? Being sent from the sun. And then when the light touches you, it creates heat. And that's the Holy Spirit.
I get it. So it's like, kind of like a clock. You need the Father to make the Son. You need the Son to make the Holy Spirit. It's it's like the life cycle, you know, of life. You know, you start off as a father, then you're a father, you have a son, but your son also has a son, so son, Holy Spirit's after death.
Yeah, and the father is like everybody's father. Even if you don't have a father, he's your father, right? We're all his children.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
The son was sent as a human, so he's 100% human, but he's also 100% God. Because in the same analogy, the father's the son, he sends the light. The light is still the part of the sun.
Oh.
Right? Because it comes from the sun. So you could say Jesus has a divine nature, which is the same divine nature as God. That's the Trinitarian in a nutshell. Jesus is God because Jesus comes from God. Jesus has the same properties as God.
That makes sense when you put it like that.
Yeah. And then when you read his word that he wrote, because Jesus is the living word. So he was sent to tell us, right? And then it got written down. So when you read the word, it's the same as him telling you. And then you get what's called the logos, or the word, in your brain. And once you allow the word to make your decisions instead of you making your own decisions, because humans are sinners and they make bad decisions, then your life becomes better.
You know, I've tried to stop sinning. I know you said that just because you said it, but like, I've tried to, I've stopped doing a lot of things. I say, like, I smoke weed, but I don't think that's a sin, you know? It's just like smoking a cigarette.
You know, Jesus drank wine, but he said that you shouldn't drink wine to get drunk.
Exactly. Like, I don't smoke weed to feel high, you know? I smoke it to relax, you know?
Yeah, and there's arguments to be made that the anointing oil that they used to use on people, like the Messiah.
I have two.
No, I'm okay. You can keep it. I'm full as fuck.
Same.
They used to put this oil on the Messiah and like the holy people and the priests and stuff. It's like this holy oil, and some people say it had CBD in it and THC, like it was derived from cannabis, but there's no proof of that, and it's not what we use today. And they did find some temples where people prayed, like way back, like Israelites and stuff in Israel. They used to put cannabis on top of dung and then light it, and the whole room would be filled with cannabis smoke, right? While they're praying. But the Israelites did a lot of things that they weren't supposed to. That's why God punished them.
All raiders, arc on screen. 5 minutes left. Go find your way home. I repeat, 5 minutes.
But yeah, so once you fill up your brain with the Word of God, then you become filled with the Holy Spirit. Because, like, basically, the book tells you right from wrong. So once you know right from wrong, then you can always do right. And when you don't do right, you repent. And repenting is important because then you never do it again. In a perfect world.
All the Hornet drives are mine.
If you knew all the rules, I bet you'd agree with most of them.
Oh, what, Christianity?
Yeah.
What's like a rule? Give me one. Go.
Well, you can't be a child molester for one.
Correct.
Do you know what the
That's,
punishment? Do you know what the
obvious.
punishment was?
Death.
Yeah, but it has to be more specific than that. You know what the punishment was?
But they
What,
tied you up.
how did they kill them?
Oh, rocking, like stoning.
No, that was a regular punishment.
The bull one, where they put you in a bull.
No. Do you know what a millstone is? You know the giant stones with a square in the middle, and they used to spin it to make the mill go around?
Yeah.
It's like a huge giant stone. Well, they tie that around your neck and throw you in the water. Throw you off ship.
Damn, that's not bad though. That's not that bad. I don't think drowning is as bad though. That was.
I bet it's scary though. Going to the bottom of the ocean full speed.
Yeah, but that would be crazy cool though. Imagine your last sight is just going straight down. Yeah, you might be drowning, but like at least you get to see the bottom of the ocean. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm pretty sure your head would explode pretty fast from the pressure. Depends on how deep it is.
Exactly.
But yeah,
But I think you won't be able to really open your eyes like that underwater because if you're going with all that pressure going down, your eyes won't be able to stay open. They're gonna be filled. You're gonna have that pressure into your eyes.
I swam in the ocean before, and I can see underwater, but it's really hard because it's salty.
Yeah, but
Burns your
imagine
eyes.
going like 20 miles per hour because you have a huge stone around your neck. No
Yeah,
chance
that's
you're gonna be able to open your eyes. You know.
well. I was saying like even 20 feet down, you can't see shit. Like it's completely dark down there. After like 20 or 30 feet, it would be terrifying. It'd be like going to hell, dude. And you can't breathe or anything.
There you go. That's it. Leave it like that.
You gotta hit me. Get on top of it and hit me, and you'll get an
I
achievement.
already did. I did. We got that when we did it the first time.
Yeah, no. Only
That was a
3% of players have it.
accolade. I know, 'cause we're the best in the world.
Apparently.
Yo, hit the wing, asshole.
I am.
Faster.
I'm doing overheads on it. Phone's gone. Destroyed. Broke mine before you broke yours.
Bro, I'm
Oh,
like missing all my shots. There
Stand
you
on
go.
top of it and look down, and you can break right down through it.
Call in the fucking elevator.
Yeah, so the point of my story is I think if everyone goes back to Christianity, or at least realizing it's important, things will be okay. There's also something called game theory. Have you ever heard of it?
This is the best part, bro. See, I call that shit in like a second left, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, let's do some fucking Rocketeer, bro. Yeah, hella time.
All the time, he says. I'm good, I don't need a
Yo, you're playing
Rocketeer.
like, bro, it's that game, man. It's not that. Damn.
What was I just saying? Oh, game theory. You know what game theory is?
No.
It's psychology. With psychopaths. Do you want me to close this or just leave it?
Bring me pink, brown, yellow, and black. Bring me pink, brown, yellow, and black. You said game theory is what?
Psychology. Picture. So society is basically a game. Everybody is a player. It has the same psychology as a game. So some people work really hard to get ahead. Some people are, but there's some people who are parasitic. And there's some people who are sociopaths and some people are psychopaths and all that stuff. So the psychologists think about it on a grand scale, the big game, and see how everything fits in together and how people like interact with each other and stuff like that. And there's a thing that they've realized when a population of people, when the parasitic, sociopathic, psychopathic group grows to about 5% of the population, then people start to catch on that there's psychopaths and sociopaths and all this stuff preying on them, which is what we're seeing in real life happening right now. So then what happens is there's a giant culling of the population where it goes from 5% back to 1%. So the way that everybody's doing it is they're deporting them. But in the past, you would kill them, right? Because they're psychopaths and sociopaths and stuff like that. But now we don't kill them. So they're starting to grow more. And now they have social media, so they can grow, like, networks and stuff like that.
Insane.
Yeah. But I think people... What happens is once people catch on, then they start guarding themselves more. And then the psychopaths start preying on each other. And then everything goes to shit. For them, not for us. But what we gotta worry about is if everyone stops believing in the same social code, like thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, then everything's gonna go to shit real fast. Because that's the difference between us and them, is we have this crazy, insane moral code that's been given down to us by our ancestors over thousands and thousands of years. And they have a moral code that makes them attack to take things over. So we're mortal enemies. Naturally. And like all those protests you see going on in Minnesota and stuff, it's all like organized.
Yeah.
That's because just people that understand the game. And so they're trying to force things to happen in the game. And to people who are very religious.
Okay, hold up. You're explaining game theory, right?
Yeah.
Bring it back a little bit. Start from the beginning.
Of game theory?
Of game theory. Start from the beginning.
I don't know all of it, but basically...
No, go from wherever you started.
So the start is the Bible, right? We all became conscious, and we started realizing that we have an ego and a super ego, a consciousness and an unconsciousness. We have a good side and a bad side. We have like a man and a woman have different inner workings, like different ego, different super ego, different all this stuff. This is what Carl Jung came up with in the 60s. And he studied the Bible and came up with everybody has it's either 12 or 16 personality types. So you fit in, you can have more than one personality type. So like Jesus was the innocent one. And nobody was quite like Jesus because he sacrificed himself. He never committed any sin. So he's like the gold standard that everybody aspires to. But there's also like there's jokers. Wait now, let me look up the personality types.
A book on that. The magician, the Joker, the warrior.
Yeah, that's all based on the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
Sage, innocent.
We need a book on that right now. Yep.
So Jesus was the innocent. But
I'm telling you, I know. I mean, I might sound like I'm fucking around, but like I read and shit. No, not an idiot.
So one of the Jungian archetypes is ruler, right? This is where it gets interesting. So you can have a good king, and you can have a bad king, and you can have a ruler, and you can have a tyrant. So the good version of that archetype is ruler. The bad version is tyrant. Okay? And a good king can become a tyrant. And a tyrant can become a good king. And a good king can be more than one thing. Like you can be a ruler and a hero. Or you could be a tyrant and an outlaw. Like, you know what I mean? So, the Bible kind of explains this by saying that, like in Revelation, it's all coded. So you have to, like, learn the context to understand what they're saying.
Yeah, like read between the lines of shit.
Yeah, but, crossing the expression crossing the Rubicon, that comes from...
No.
That's like when you go beyond, like you can never go back to the way things were before. That's what that means. And it comes from, in Jesus' time, the emperor of Rome went into this place called the Rubicon, which is where all the senators were, and then went in there and killed everybody and took everything over. So he became the emperor through conquest of Rome. So he cooed Rome and took it over. So he was considered a bad guy, right? Because he killed a lot of people, of his own people. And so Jesus John, Jesus' spirit came down to John years after Jesus died. And Jesus' spirit told John all these things. And that's what the book of Revelations is. And the thing, he compares Caesar to the he compares the Roman Empire to this great dragon, this great beast with multiple heads. And he compares Caesar to Satan. And basically what he's saying is Satan possessed these people, which is almost the same as saying that the ruler became the shadow version of himself. So he became a tyrant, right? But we would say that this is caused by Satan, this great evil force that defies God, because that's what we've been told all these years, right? In the Bible. So, Satan is actually a spirit that possesses people, and not like so much a demon that goes around and causes havoc. He deceives people using good logic and stuff like that, or not good logic, but some sort of logic, like gaslighting, manipulation, all that stuff, to convince people of things, right?
Wait, what's gaslighting?
So gaslighting is, it comes from an old English term. It's an old movie where this guy, he drives his wife and...
It's saying that shit, I just don't know what it means.
So gaslighting it's a movie. Gaslighting is a movie where this guy, he has these lanterns in his home, and he's trying to drive this woman insane. I think it's his wife. Yeah, he's trying to drive her crazy. And so he's like lowering the gas lamps down a little bit. And then he comes home and he's like, "Did you turn the gas lamps down?" Like trying to make her seem like it's her fault and all this shit. That's what gaslighting is.
Like she's crazy. Somebody's crazy.
Yeah. You're replacing her memories with whatever you want. Kind of thing. And they call it gaslighting because of that movie a long time ago.
So what's the movie called? I actually want to see that shit.
Gas. Wait, let's see.
Gas? You said gas or what?
I think it's just it's like gaslighting or something.
Oh.
So it means the practice of physically manipulating someone into questioning their own sanity, memory, or power of reasoning. And the original movie is called Gaslight from 1940.
That's insane, bro.
Yeah. So even in 1940, they knew about this. Our ancestors knew about it in 2000.
Warfare.
Yeah, but so here's the thing. Remember how I said everybody believes in something or worships something? Addicts, it's a drug. Communists, it's the state. Christians, it's God. Muslims, it's Allah, right? Everybody has something that they worship the most, or the thing that they care about most in this world. Some people worship their families. But they say that worshiping God is better because then... Oh, someone just shot at you, dude.
What?
Yeah, a bullet just hit right next to you. But it looked like it came from the Queen, so I'm really confused.
Matriarch.
Matriarch. Now I forget what I was saying.
About gaslighting.
Yeah, it was something else though.
It's like... we were talking about psychological warfare.
Oh, right. So, in the Bible they talk about this, because psychology didn't exist, but they called it spiritual warfare, right? So psychological warfare and spiritual warfare are basically the same thing. So I used to think spiritual warfare was just something that wasn't real, right? But it is actually very real. Very, very, very real. And it's happening to us every single day. Like
you
when
were
you
also
go
talking
on,
about like addicts worship drugs,
yeah.
things like that. I know, I was just reminding you.
Because, well, Jordan Peterson, I started listening to him. He's one of the top psychologists in the world. And he goes to the Bible and stuff a lot, and Jung and all this stuff. And he said that basically there's an order in which you worship things. So, like, you'll be your top thing, and then your second top thing, and then your third top thing. And he said that the order that you determine these things... Oh, shit.
Fucking dead.
Come crawl over. I'm gonna try. The order in which you worship things determines what kind of person you'll be. Literally.
Huh? No, yo hablo ahorita con el Dale.
You need meds? Need bandage?
I need some loving. Oh, we got a fucking key card, bro. Now we need 3 sensors.
So, when Caesar was Satan, right? Or possessed by Satan. Because he did a lot of evil things, but Satan usually, like there's all kinds of demons, right? Like anyone can get a demon in them that makes them do things. And what I mean by that is like, let's say you're a drug, like say you start doing drugs, then you become addicted to it, you start worshiping it, right? In other words, you start to change, like you become an addict, right? Back then they would say you had a demon. And the demon is possessing you and making you do these evil things. Right? Or like a possession is like a psychological, it can be like a psychological problem, it could be a societal problem, it could be... So if you have a terrible ruler,
Oh, they're shooting at us.
Satan can cause demons to manifest, right?
Pull that shit, I got you, pull it.
I'm getting shot by a person, I'm dead.
Pull it, pull it, pull it. I got the fucking electrical shit here.
Come on, protect me. I did it. I'm dead though. Did you make it out? Did you make it?
I did.
You did?
You just landed. Yeah, when you got killed, they pushed you all the way to the left. If not, you would have made it too.
Well, they knocked me out as soon as I hit the thing.
Well, hated it. PvP experience.
They had Stitcher 4s.
Yeah, we didn't even shoot at them.
Yep, hated it. I hated every game, basically. No, but you gotta think about it like this, okay? So the ruler gets possessed by Satan, and then he creates societal problems, and then the societal problems create all these demons or mental problems or societal problems.
Hero, so that way we don't have to worry about nothing. Just go in with nothing, no free loadout, nothing.
Yep.
And we'll get weapons and shit. That way we can just keep talking. I'm interested. Sucking your cock. I mean, I'm just playing.
No, but you gotta think about it like this. If demons are societal problems and mental problems, or that's what you know, Jesus was known throughout the whole world to be able to banish demons. He could just make them come out of people. He could take, like a soldier who's been through multiple wars for the Roman legions, and he's like they had him chained up in a graveyard because he was savage. And Jesus just comes over and heals him instantly. Like people say, we are Legion. Jesus banished him in like 7 sentences. And the We Are Legion is known as a shadow manifestation. That's also Jungian.
I've seen that movie Legion.
Have your eyes adjusted to the dark yet, Raider?
Yeah, it was a Roman legion.
Yeah, it kind of was like an angel who came down. Yeah, Bombardier was about to fuck us.
No, Legion is a demon. Thousands of demons.
But that's what it was. Like they were sent to Earth to destroy it, but he didn't want to destroy Earth, so he turned against it. You know, and he had to fight millions of demons. Have you know the movie I'm talking about? Have you ever seen it? It's an old ass movie.
Prometheus or something?
Look it up, bro. Legion. No, it's just called Legion.
Okay. The interesting thing, or the crazy thing is, Jesus fulfilled 300 prophecies in the Bible 500 years before he was born. That were written 500 years before he was born. Like there's one where it's talking about the Messiah, the one that'll come in like 500 years in the future, will be pierced and all that stuff. Wait, let me find it. Isaiah 53, I think it is. Oh my god, I'm starting to remember him. Pierced for our transgressions. That's what it says. Isn't that crazy?
Blueprint?
What is it?
A lightweight stock blueprint.
Oh, I already got it.
No, I'll take it.
Yeah, take it. Oh, wrong thing. This is the verse that gets Jews to convert to Christianity. So, do you know anything about the history of when parts of the Bible were written? Like, do you know who Isaiah is?
Oh, nah, bro. Watch out. No, open it.
I'm not exactly sure when Isaiah was right now.
Now we grab this fire burner and use it as a weapon. This next one.
Okay, so this verse was written 742 years before Jesus was born. Okay? You ready?
Fuck. I'm ready.
But he was pierced for our transgressions. He was crushed for our inequities. And the punishment that brought us peace was on him, and by his wounds we are healed. It's actually a lot longer than that, but that's 53.5. And that's just one of the 300.
I got like a little. Now we gotta break this with these bombs. Oh! When they do that, let's do the batteries.
The Catholics believe in mysticism too. Catholic mysticism. That's where the exorcisms and all that stuff comes from. And those priests, they actually fucking know how to do exorcisms too. Because I had a witch problem like a couple months ago.
Bro, you know what's crazy to me?
Really?
No, I believe it, bro. And I'm gonna ask more about it. But what's crazy to me is that like things like that happen. Bro, come on, let's get the battery. So we can get.
Yeah.
What's crazy to me is that shit like that happens, but like nobody really. Hey, whoa, we're friendly, bro, we're friendly. Whoa.
For my family.
Buddy, we came in here naked, dog. We were just getting the batteries, man.
Hello, would you like some cheese and broccoli?
We're literally naked. I promise you, we're literally naked.
Just get us. You can go.
Hell yeah, thanks, bro. Just cause you can go. I'm not gonna ask no questions. That's cause I was singing this song.
I don't have a dentist, man. I'm sorry.
Alright, man. Yo, revive me, Ceviche. What the fuck?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know, bro. He was just like, I was like, what the fuck is he doing? Thanks, boys. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
I don't
Ceviche, what the fuck was that about?
I don't know this guy, guys. I don't know this guy. What do you mean? They're the ones who shot us down.
Yeah, I know. PvP, bro. Well, I mean, they have, what's that shit? Tempest, bro. They had Tempest on.
Dude, last night I held up a guy who had a Tempest.
Grab the fucking battery? You
No.
fucking kidding me, dude?
Bro, last
what
thing
the
I
fuck
care
are you
about is
doing?
doing these stupid ass puzzles. I swear, I don't even know where the batteries are. I have no idea where batteries are. I have no idea where to do with them. I've only done this because you told me to do it once.
Bro, I know almost other puzzles everywhere, bro. Oh man.
Even Fluky doesn't know where the batteries are. So
He's a
we
fucking
were
nerd.
yeah, and he didn't even know where they were. Hey, bro.
Yo, Van blueprint, bro.
I don't need it.
I'll give it to them boys.
Yellow stick BP.
Yellow light stick blueprint.
Bro, shut the fuck up.
Where is she?
Stupid Android.
Oh, I got that too.
You just there like.
Giving it to the boys. I'm giving it to the boys. Gentlemen! Gentlemen!
I never
Boys!
even got the game theory.
Hey, I got something for you guys. I'm coming.
Okay.
Hi there. Here's the defib for wasting it on my friend. Here's this, here's this, here's that.
Thank you. I see your
There.
uniform.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Yo! Thank you, brother.
What is it? Did you have this for?
No, I don't have shield. We came with nothing. Just nothing at all. Yeah. Take care, boys.
Get. Buddy.
Yo. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. They gave me a shield.
So
Bro,
I
I
never
love
got.
these lobbies. What the fuck?
Now to finish my answer to your question, that was super long-winded. Game theory is a mathematical framework for analyzing strategic decision-making among rational interdependent players.
So like, no, you
Someone's got
didn't. No, you fucking didn't. Holy shit, bro. I thought you actually got up there.
I did, but he flew all the way over to the right. I didn't even try. That's the funny thing.
Hi there.
Have you ever heard of a zero-sum game?
Zero-sum game. No. Explain it to me. Maybe. I just never got the actual terminology.
Are you heading for destruction or?
What? We
Are
actually.
you?
Heading for destruction? You're gonna keep loading.
We'll go to Expo. Is that where you guys are going?
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, that way. Yeah, thank you. Oh, okay, go ahead. I'm listening.
So there's
You full heal up?
Nah. I'm good though. I'm like probably 2-shot, but I'll be good.
I got a herbal bandage.
Okay, hit me with that.
There you go.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
So
This is awesome, bro. We get a rock.
We just have seen someone, so watch out.
Gotcha.
they wanted to mathematically model humans. So they created a game that was very similar to the way humans interact with each other. Arrow, is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes.
Yo, stay there. We balance it out. Hey, yo, boys. We got you. Start hitting the wings. Just stand in your spot. And hit the wings. We got you.
For my family. For my family. Oh my god. My legs.
We almost had it, bro. Dude, you have to stand like that. If we do it both like that, it's like surfing, bro. You need to stand on both sides and just stand there and turn. You shouldn't have moved. Our weight was like equal.
I didn't move, I was just hitting them.
Oh shit! Yo, we call that the Rocketeer Surfer.
Yeah.
You get an achievement for hitting people while you're riding it.
Let's make it. Hey, let them get on. Now, wait, your boy. Wait for a moment.
Please fine.
Baba wee! Good job, boys. GG, boys. That was fun as hell, bro.
So the game theory is just they created games where...
Did you record that?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I just got an augment for free ski, bro. That was awesome, bro. I actually fuck with the bot lobbies.
When they created computers, they wanted to model how people would interact with each other. So they created like all these different games. There's like zero sum game, prisoner's dilemma, business strategy, cooperative versus non-cooperative, Nash equilibrium, player strategies, payoffs, like all this shit they came up with. And they tested the religions. So they broke down what the religions, how the religions interacted with each other. And then they, that's the prisoner dilemma one. So like the only way to go forward was to work together, but you could work together or screw each other over, right? And some strategies, they call them strategies, but the strategy is actually just a religion. So the strategy would be different for each piece, and then they put all the pieces in the game and see which one wins the game. And guess which one won?
Which one?
Tick for tat. So I work with you till you screw me over, then I screw you over back, and then we go back to working together. That's what tick for tat is. You know what tick for tat is? Christianity.
Really?
Yeah. It mathematically wins against the other one.
That makes sense.
I guess so.
The way you put it makes sense though, like a lot. By the way, it's not like it genuinely makes sense.
Well, I've been trying to figure it out for years. This is as far as I've gotten so far.
What are you?
33. How old are you? Huh? Still there? Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Alright, sorry, I had to sell a bunch of shit.
I learned something, sorry.
Yeah, how old are you? I still have...
Get back, brother. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I'm 33.
Sorry.
How old are you?
27.
Okay. Yeah, I've just been trying to figure out why the world's all fucked up. You know, how everyone's like, make everything great again? Not just America,
Yep.
but like everybody.
Yeah.
It's like, what happened to the world that made everything fucked up? And I've broken it down to, it's the moral code. Has broken down between everybody.
Hope you hear me all right. Remember, if those deforesters can strip away entire forests, they may not...
That's the root issue. And then there's, you know, people taking advantage of that. Obviously. But at least, I think, in theory, what will happen now, what's going to happen next, my theory, not actual science, but what I think is going to happen next is, now that everyone knows all the problems, they're going to start guarding themselves more against manipulation and stuff like that. And then the manipulators and fraudsters and stuff are going to have to manipulate and fraud each other. And then eventually it's going to fall apart. And then everything's going to go back to normal. Because there's... I think it's... every society or every civilization goes through like a period of peace. A couple hundred years of peace. And then they'll go through like 150 years of war. And that's them killing the sociopaths and the psychopaths and all that shit.
I think this song matches the vibes we were talking about.
Yeah, the blues. Some people understand these things way better than I do too. And they're like insanely smart. That's who I listen to all day long. People who are way smarter than I am. But you gotta make sure you're listening to the ones that aren't manipulating you. That's the hard part.
Is that why you listen to one all day?
I listen to like Jordan Peterson and like
Nah, well, I'll be fucking toxic sometimes.
really the only person you should listen to is the Bible. Because that's the only thing that's true. And it's the epitome of good. That's where moral goodness comes from, the Bible. Like if the Bible didn't exist, we wouldn't even know good and evil existed. Until we ran into it. That's your red pill moment. Like for instance, when Charlie was killed. That's why they say
Bro, look at my gun.
the seed of the church is spread by the blood of the martyr. Nice.
Do you see that?
Yeah.
Rock and rolling right now.
The seed of the church is spread by the blood of the martyr. Jesus was the first martyr. And the whole Roman Empire became Christian. Which was basically the whole world. And then Islam started up and started taking over all the Christian settlements. Now there's 52 nations taken over by Islam. There's one Jewish nation, and there's a couple Hindu and a couple Buddhist.
A capsule request terminal, here.
So Christianity already runs most of the world. For good reason.
Fireball.
But the Muslims and the Jews see Jesus as a prophet and not the Son of God, so they believe slightly different things about the Bible than we do. They call Jesus Isa. The Muslims. And they think he was a Muslim.
Got a door. Door.
Jews, I'm not sure exactly what the Jews believe about Jesus. He's not, I don't think he's their prophet. Because the way it works is the last prophet of the Jews is Moses, I think, or something like that. Whoever came before Jesus. And then ours is Jesus, and then for the Muslims it's Muhammad. He came after Jesus. So that's what you call the seal of the prophet. The last prophet is the
Any guns in here?
I got a Peugeot.
Okay.
The reason that's important is because it proves that Islam is incorrect. The seal of the prophet does.
No, not the vibe. No.
Not the Bible.
Nope, not this one. Yep, this one works.
Because in the, what's it called? I can't remember what it's called. Quran. In the Quran, it says to make sure that the Quran is not corrupted by evil people, to check with the Christians and the Jews, the people of the book, to see if what's written there is correct. And then when you go and look at the Bible, it says, well, Jesus is God, not Allah. So it completely disproves
Got it.
itself.
Yep.
Because Muhammad didn't know what was written in the Bible. He only knew someone who knew what was written in the Bible. So there's a lot of inaccuracies. And the reason why that's important is because the Muslims are lying to you right now about Jesus and other things. And then you believe it. And they're paying a lot of money to make you believe these things too. That's the spiritual warfare part. Because if they can change your values by making you believe something different than what actually happened, then they win. And that's what everybody's been doing. The commies do it too. That's why the gaslighting exists in the first place. Everything I said has been related, by the way. It's all the same topic. It's just something that's been going on for thousands of years. Basically, the Jews knew all this stuff from the past, so they were better off than everyone else because they wrote everything down. And they had a history and a religion, and they knew all this stuff, but they wouldn't tell anybody else. And Jesus gave his life to give us the Bible.
Yo, what the fuck was that about? I'm just playing the fucking guitar, buddy.
Oh shit. Dude, he threw that so stupid. Like, what the fuck? It said it was gonna go down and then they threw it at my feet. See that shit? Like, what the fuck?
At least we made it out.
Trying to throw gas at him.
I have an explosive mine blueprint. Do you want it?
Zero-sum gain, by the way, is one person gains exactly what the other loses. I'll be right back a second.
What? Gentlemen, can we extra with you?
They're coming. Hurry up. Get in there.
We got more people coming. We got more people coming.
I love the guitar.
Come on, get in.
Everything you have said today has blown me.
Sorry, I'm back.
You're back?
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm ready up.
I'm going in with a kit though, because I'm too lazy to fucking take all the shit out of my inventory. I'm dealing with fucking stupid shit because I don't know, people didn't do their jobs, basically, in real life.
Are you married, Drakoviche?
No. There's no, I can go on Tinder and there's not even a soul on there.
I was just asking. I got married young, that's why I asked.
They all moved away and overdosed and all that shit. Got pregnant early. So I gave up looking for women.
He's gone cold on one. There's a pipe there.
They're all like gone crazy with the liberalism anyway. If you hadn't noticed, all the liberal white women.
Nah, man, I don't know this. I'm married.
Because everyone complains about it all the
happily
time.
married. I love my wife.
Yeah, but it's a political thing. Like all the protesters, if you look, they're all like white women. Liberal white women. Most of the left is white women. If you look at the demographics, the actual numbers. Because like a lot of Latin American people, they lived under socialism, right? So they hate it. They hate liberalism. So it's not them that's voting for it, right? It's the people that never had to deal with it before. Over half the population doesn't even vote.
Canada?
Even more in America, even more in Canada. Like, but my mother and father don't know anything about politics. My grandparents, nothing. Don't know anything about the government, none of that stuff.
By that building.
That's the problem. And then the news is funded by the government. So it doesn't say anything bad about the government, right? Basically propaganda. But it wasn't always like that. It was, they used to be regular liberals. And then they became progressive, which is communist, basically. You know what people call woke?
Raider, there.
Oh, shoot them.
Raider.
They're probably gonna shoot us.
How we doing?
Come down, bro. Friend, bro. Come down.
We are also friendly.
Come down, bro.
Yo, calm the fuck down. We're friendly. Yo, what'd you say to me? They're like terrified. We're just chilling, walking. We must be on the European servers. Or the Europeans are playing North American. That guy was like Norwegian. Well, I guess the last guys we talked to sounded kind of European too. Maybe they were like Spanish or something. Well, you spoke their language. What language was it?
Spanish.
Was it like Spain Spanish though?
Yeah.
Because I know like
Help him out, help him out. Hey, Ellie.
I'm just shooting the fucking eyes. If you kill that thing right there, you get the get your trial done.
Oh, we got you, bro. We're just the music guys. Let me know if you want me to change up the tune. I got you. We call this one the Solo Ranger.
Is he trying to kill it?
Yeah, he's trying to kill that bombardier.
Go for the knees. Break his knees. He's definitely going down.
Yo, if he falls, go loot him. If he falls, loot him. Damn, bro, we got you. I'm changing him to something. Maybe it's not motivating you. Hold on.
Ah, he dead. No. Oh, behind us. I fell. Ugh.
No, yo! These guys are PvP up here! Help me out!
They're ratting, they're ratting. Not if you crawl.
What a piece of shit, dude.
A very good player, Anvil 4. Dude. That's because we shot someone once, now we're like, we gotta go back down.
I didn't shoot anybody?
We did at one, like on the second game or something.
Nah, bitch, you did. Motherfucker, you came in with a gun.
We both did it at different points.
I'm ready, I'm ready.
I didn't that game, but I'm saying like the first two games. Are we going to naked again?
Yep.
I only went in with a gun because I got it with the gun, and I got no room.
I don't know, man. I actually like playing Chill Rust. I don't know. What do you think?
Chill Rust?
No, sorry. Chill Arc Raiders.
Yeah. Yeah, me and Fluky do it all the time. After we kill a bunch of people, we'll go down to friendly and then farm up, do our quests for the week, and then we'll go back to PvP for the rest of the week. Some people are 100% PvE or 100% PvP, but I'm like both. Depends on what mood I'm in. I like killing people too, but I'm more like, I'd rather do it at nighttime. After I wake up.
There's food right here. Come on, bro. Remember, we came in with nothing. We gotta act like if we're fucking dying, you know? Like, imagine we were like in the street.
Ah, I'm dying. Ah.
Imagine you were dying.
Yeah.
We're homeless. This is it. This is our food. This is our protein. Look, I got some food here. Oh, this
probably will be
stamina. This is stamina. What the fuck? That apricot shit gives you stamina. What the fuck?
You can make a guave juice out of it too. in your field crafting.
The fruit mix? What?
Go to your field crafting. There's a guave juice.
Oh shit, but you need a guave and empty wine bottle though.
You need a guave? There's also fruit mix.
Oh.
I didn't even, like, is this stuff good? I bet you a guave juice is better than, like, fucking adrenaline. It's about the same. I was looking for those fuckers for so long last night and I couldn't find them. And now they're here. The dual Rocketeers. They tried to re-educate Jordan Peterson because he was like when they were trying to cancel everybody, and he was so smart they couldn't get anyone to take the job. It's pretty funny. Oh, I'm on top of the well. What the fuck? I killed him by jumping on top of him. I was too fat. Yeah, so today, remember how I told you America has Iran surrounded and whatever?
Yeah.
Today there was a bunch of explosions across the whole country. We don't know what happened. Political, like, people's houses exploded. Top commanders probably. It might be Mossad, I don't know. But the IRGC is already, like, the Islamic regime is already fighting their own people. 90 million of their own people. Which is not really their people. But it's supposed to be.
Push it down. There you go. Now do it. Gentlemen! Hello. How we doing? It hurts your finger holding that bitch down.
Loot spot. Over here.
You can beat him up with a hammer.
He ran past me. I thought it was you at first. I'm not trying to get aggressive anyway.
Right.
Raider.
What's up, gay boys?
Yo. Wow, fuck.
Just yelling at the government. What the fuck?
Got a door.
You're playing that funky music.
This teeth.
Yeah, they fucked me over basically. Long story short.
Yeah, that's what they do. The government never not fucks people over.
Either that or my landlord fucked me over, I don't know. Either way, it's not good.
No bueno.
Door. Over there. Door. A door.
You're like looting with this guy. What do you want me to open the door? Use your words.
Oh, did you get a video from yesterday when we killed all those people?
I have lots of videos, but I'm like 3 days behind on editing them all.
No, but I mean yesterday, last night, when me, you, and Josh.
Oh yeah, I got a 12-hour video.
That was insane. We killed like everybody. And then I zip lined to the fucking exfil, like I shot the guy up that was trying to leave. I was like, buddy, I'm not gonna kill you. I just need you to not press that button.
The only
Don't press.
The only problem is you gotta look through it. If you find the moment,
But how are you gonna post 12 hours of video?
it's already
It's gonna take
posted
10 years. Where?
on my channel.
Forget about these channels you speak of.
You picking up Loki?
Here, I gotta send you this, and I gotta go AFK for a second.
Drakoviche
Let's head
channel.
home at the cliffside air shaft.
Videos. Pages. I don't see how to, I see a bunch of shit, but I don't see.
Javi. Ya, hola.
What's here? This is it. No, hold on. This can't be it. When did you upload this? Oh no, this can't be because this the other one. This is uploaded 22 hours ago. It can't be that one. Because of the timing, it's definitely not that one.
Drakoviche, let's go, buddy. Echo, you lagged out?
You think he'd say he'll be back in a second?
Oh, I didn't hear him. Close to him.
Friendly? You good? Did you get DC? Sucks.
Don't shoot!
Yo, is that your buddy ET down there? No, my buddy's like across from that.
So you got the Tempest, bro. Congrats.
Yeah, I got that thing.
Where do you get the Hawkcracker one?
No, that's a quest. That one's free.
Where?
It's a quest. It's one of the quests that you do. You gotta do all the quests, and when you're doing your quests, make sure when you get your reward, which is the whole cracker recipe, you don't fucking throw it away. But yeah, it's part of a quest. It's the one called Major something or Captain something. Basically, it's Celeste's mom. Find some heirloom or something, because apparently Celeste's mom was a commander or something.
Inviting you, bro.
called the Major's Foot Locker or Captain's Foot Locker. Some shit like that.
An Ark orbiter is en route. The safe window is closing. You have 10 minutes to return to Speranza. I repeat, 10 minutes.
He's gone cold, I'm wondering why. Da-da-da-da-da.
All raiders, we have Ark on screen.
I'm solo.
5 minutes left. Go find a way home. I repeat, 5 minutes.
You have a good day, Messiah. No, dude, I had to take this. I had to take this guy's gun. The art card and he came over here. Look at this, crazy.
I got another MK3 aggressive. I think everybody has that one already. The one that heals you for 2 health every 5 seconds.
I'm not shooting at nobody, man. I came with no ammo. I came with no weapons, brother. I came with just a flute, nothing else. Yo, here you go, here. Join me. Oh yeah! Now we jamming. Oh shit, hold on.
I'll be back, guys.